Okay, so welcome everybody to the third Reiki Relaxation Circle. So these are on every Wednesday at 7:30. I am streaming from Zoom to the Even Star Wellbeing Facebook page. So whichever platform you want to catch this on at whatever time and place, you will get the benefits of the energy and of the healing process. So I'm Arwen from Even Star Wellbeing. I'm a holistic health and wellbeing coach, and I'm also a Reiki master. Reiki was my first modality that I went into when I decided to follow my heart into the world of health and wellbeing. And here I am. So before I go any further, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the lands on which we are practicing this evening and pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging. For myself, I'm practicing on Wurundjeri land, and I'd encourage you to silently pay your respects to whatever land you are practicing on. I'm offering these circles to try and help us all get through the last bit of 2020. I think there's a really big need for healing for the whole of humanity. We've had a really hectic year, a really energetically draining year. And I also feel strongly that we do need to send healing to the planet, to Mother Earth as well. So these circles will happen for the rest of, or until mid-December, and every Wednesday, 7:30. Please make sure that you are entirely physically comfortable. So if you need any extra cushions, any blankets, if you've got a drink nearby in case you feel that you want to have a sip of water at any point of time. You can lie down, you can sit. It really doesn't matter. The most important thing is that you are super comfortable, because we don't want to be distracted by any physical discomfort when we're trying to kind of focus on the mind and really focus not on ourselves, on sending any energy outwards from us. So within a circle like this, we acknowledge that we are all connected, and of course we're all connected to the earth as well. Reiki, I'll just very quickly say again, as I do each time, Reiki is an energy healing practice originating in Japan. It's almost 100 years old now, and taps into universal energy. All traditional practices of healing will have a practice of energy healing. They may call it by a different name, but it's all really the same energy that we're working with. Because this energy is universal, it's all around us all the time. We do not need to be together. We do not need to have a physical connection, because we are connected by that energy. So it doesn't require a physical conducting material like electricity does. You can think about it like a radio station. The signal is always there. The sound, the voice, the music is always there. But unless you have your radio tuned to the right channel, you're not going to be able to connect to that channel. So this is the same with Reiki, with the energy. People who are Reiki practitioners are trained and attuned to connect to that energy. And we can also direct it to wherever we want to do. So today I am going to send the Reiki energy to you, and I'm going to use you to help to send it out to the further world as well, to all that you are connected to. And it makes sense that we're dealing with energy, and we are all energy. Everything is energy. That if we receive some energy, we're going to feel better because we've been topped up by that energy for ourselves. And Reiki can therefore work on all levels: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. So I'm just going to introduce again today the 5 precepts or guidelines of Reiki, and we're going to meditate on one of them to start with for our first meditation. And at that time, we will be directing the energy to ourselves. So you will be channeling energy to yourself. And then in the second part of the process this evening, we'll be directing energy out to wider humanity, to everyone that you are connected with and to the planet as a whole. So the guidelines, I will just share my screen and show you that again. Oops. I've got so much going on here that I wasn't prepared for. So the Reiki guidelines, once again, so there are 5 of them. For today only, I will let go of anger. For today only, I will let go of worry. For today only, I will live with gratitude. For today only, I will work hard on myself. For today only, I will be kind to all people. So these precepts or guidelines are sometimes worded in slightly different ways, but it always comes down to the same fundamental meaning. What we're going to work with today is that 4th one. For today only, I will work hard on myself. I have chosen this one again today because of what is going on in the skies above us for an astrological reason. So 3rd week in a row that I'm doing that, but that is not the purpose of the sessions and won't necessarily happen every week. But tomorrow we have a new moon in the sign of Virgo. The energy of a new moon always heralds a new start. It's cleansing. It gives us time to have a clean slate to start afresh and create what we want to create for the next month. Virgo gives this energy a particularly organized, grounded, earthy quality. So Virgo loves that kind of organization, taking the opportunity to sort something out and really to declutter in order to make room for what we want to bring in. And that kind of activity, on whatever level that is, that may be a mental thing for you, decluttering your mind, making room for something new. That kind of activity is going to be supported by this new moon energy. And this concept to me really seemed to align really nicely with work hard on yourself, because we can always be working on ourselves and should, but that can mean different things. We can be learning, we can be creating new and better habits, changing thought patterns, as I just mentioned. And this is hard work. So I love the Reiki guidelines saying, well, I'm just doing it for today. But the concept is that every day you say, for today only, I will work hard on myself. Our brains are designed to be comfortable with what is familiar, even if that familiar thing is actually not very good for us. That is why this is hard work. So I invite you now to close your eyes and start to pay attention to your breath. So again, for this first section, we are going to be directing energy to ourselves. So I'd invite you to place your hands on yourself. If it's comfortable, and this will probably only be comfortable if you're lying down, you might like to place your hands on your forehead. The reason for this is we're directing energy to that area of our insight energy center. So this is the energy that we can use and is associated with deep reflection to help us to understand ourselves, and not only intellectually, but really tapping into our intuition about ourselves. So obviously that helps us to work on ourselves if we understand ourselves. So otherwise, just please place your hands wherever is comfortable. And definitely if you have a physical pain or discomfort somewhere, I'd encourage you to place your hands on that area at the moment. If you need to shift your position to be able to do that, then please do so. So closing down the eyes, taking the breath really long, really deep, focusing on slowing the breath down. I'm going to invite you to start to feel the flow of energy through your hands. You may not feel it immediately. You may not feel it at all. That doesn't mean it's not there. For the next 5 minutes, I invite you to use those words for today's Reiki principle. Today only, I will work hard on myself, as a mantra. So the mantra is the mind vehicle. That mantra is what is carrying your mind along, not allowing you to let your mind be distracted or worried or thinking about what you're going to do when you're finished this session. So allowing your mind to be filled only with the words, for today only, I will work hard on myself. I'm going to use my wonderful Reiki timer, which is a new app that's available for everybody. So Reiki timer. And this is going to play us some beautiful music. Every 30 seconds, I'm going to voice the mantra again for us to bring your attention back to it. Just keeping in mind that meditation is about refocusing the mind. It's not about emptying the mind. Our minds are not designed to be empty at any time. So for 5 minutes, we'll focus on the mantra and we'll refocus every 30 seconds. For today only, I will work hard on myself. For today only, I will work hard on myself. For today only, I will work hard on myself. For today only, I will work hard on myself. For today only, I will work hard on myself. For today only, I will work hard on myself. For today only, I will work hard on myself. For today only, I will work hard on myself. For today only, I will work hard on myself. Remaining with your eyes closed and feeling the energy flowing through you, into you and through you. It's going to read a segment from a book called Ancient Wisdom for Modern Health by Mark Bunn. And in this, I'm going to ask you some questions. Put attention into your body while I'm asking you these questions. Listen to the answers from your body. How is your posture? Do you have any tension, any stiffness, any pain anywhere in your body? And if you do, why? Why do you think you have this pain? Are you hungry? Are you tired? Is your breathing deep and relaxed? Or now that you've started to think about the answers to questions, has it shortened and become more shallow again? When you think about what you spend most of your time doing each day, how do you feel? Do you feel excited, happy, indifferent, or do you feel anxious and stressed? And lastly, ask yourself, what is the best thing that you can do for your health and well-being right now? So now that we have topped up your energy, we're going to work on topping up the energy of the planet. We're going to use your connection to everyone else on the planet and to Mother Earth to help to send the healing outwards. So I'm really using you to spread the network, to increase the network, to increase the reach. So I will continue to send the Reiki energy to you, and you will send it outwards. It will still be received by you and still benefit you. But you're going to continue sending it outwards, paying it forward. We're going to continue to focus on ourselves and explore ourselves in terms of the theme that we're using today. And the visualization that I'm going to take you through will help you to do that. So I now invite you to place your palms facing outwards, so directing the energy outwards. So if you're lying down, you might put yourself into the Shavasana position where your hands are just a little bit away from your body, palms up. But really, again, it's more important that you're comfortable. If you're sitting, just maybe have your palms in your lap, hands in your lap, palms facing up. So continuing the focus on the breath. Expanding your belly as you breathe in. So really taking the breath really deep, a really big breath that fills your whole belly. And make sure that you're sending the breath right down to the bottom of your belly as well, that you're not holding it up in your chest. So the belly expands fully as you breathe in and then contracts and relaxes as you release the breath and release everything that doesn't serve you in the current time and place. Imagine that you're breathing in the energy from the planet, from Mother Earth, and you're breathing out energy to the universe and to everything in the universe. Continue to take those long, slow, deep breaths. And taking the focus now to feeling the breath within the chest. Although we still want to send the breath all the way to the bottom of the belly, just notice your chest moving, your chest expanding as you breathe in, and all the little muscles between your ribs contracting again as you let the breath go. You might even be able to feel your heart beating if you focus on it enough. You can actually feel that going on inside your chest. And imagine the energetic concept of the heart, of your love energy as well. We're going to use this incredible love energy, the magnetic energy of your heart, and activate it through gratitude. So bringing something to mind now that you are grateful for. some little thought, some little thing that happened today. If you're in Melbourne with me, it might have been the beautiful, warm, sunny weather. And bringing that thought into the heart space and making the heart feel bigger and bolder and brighter. Feeling loving towards yourself and your life because of that gratitude. And then sending that energy out from you. So imagining the energy traveling out in waves, first of all to anybody else who's in the house with you, anybody else who's really close by you. And then the next wave, the energy travels out to everyone else in your neighborhood. Doesn't matter if you know them or not, you're sending them loving energy. Then everyone in your city is receiving the benefit of your intention and your focus. And then everyone in your state is receiving your energy, love through you. And then everyone in your country receives the next ripple of energy expanding outwards from you. Everyone in the world, all other beings on this planet with you. And then the planet herself receives the energy back again. So loosely just hold on to that sensation of the energy moving into and through you. And I'll guide you through a visualization. I'll play the singing bowl at the end of it. And this meditation is another one from Dr. Deanna Minnick's complete handbook of quantum healing, all based on that. I usually change the words a little bit. So with the eyes continuing to be closed, let your mind take center stage. Feel into your mind. Be within the vastness and the silence of your mind, viewing it from all angles, as if you were in the desert looking up at an immense, vast nighttime sky full of stars. Witness the sea of stars all around you. Every star is like a nerve cell in your mind, populating it with radiance and brilliance. Scan your mind slowly from left to right, looking for any places that are particularly dim or less illuminated with starlight. And if you find any dark spaces, with the power of your intention, fill them with new, fresh stars. Apply the stars liberally, randomly, everywhere. Make sure that there's an even spread to the sprinkle of stars in the sky of your mind. And sit back and reflect. Continue to breathe deeply. As you exhale, direct the breath to the millions of stars above you, Notice as you do this how they become brighter and even more radiant with the energy you're sending through your breath. With each subsequent breath, the stars become even more brilliant. And now there's more starshine than dark space in the night sky of your mind. As the stars become infused with light with each passing breath, you begin to notice streams of light radiating from them and connecting them with each other. Each beam of light seems to intersect with other beams in the sky, and soon overhead you see a network, a net of stars that goes beyond mere constellations. You see that every star is truly linked to the others, like all the neurons in your mind are connected through their outstretched limbs and transfer information in a seamless manner. In the galaxy of your mind, there's cohesion and interconnectedness that encompasses the space. You notice your thoughts flowing smoothly, gracefully, intuitively. One star's light traveling to another, and the transfer of energy moves freely and with increasing speed. The collective halo of the starlight forms the brilliance of your brain, the workings of your mind, your mental functions, learning, decision-making, remembering, become strong and shiny and bright. Allow a soft smile to come to your lips. And starting to come back down from the brilliant sky of your mind into your body. Notice if there's anything that you wanted to remember about that experience, any messages that your mind gave to you. Thank you so much for watching and participating. May you feel healed and energized and able to therefore keep spreading that to all of your connections. Namaste.